my decision that I am going to put a carburetor on this instead of putting the fuel injection system back on. I think it's going to be better. I can clean up a lot of things, but I'm having a hard time trying to determine what intake to get. I think the only thing I need to do is get a Vortex 4-row intake. But not sure. So I got the auto parts guy checking it out for me. And another thing is, I don't know why, but this engine, and I've had quite a few different Chevy 350. Hell, it wasn't here so long ago. Hell, I think I had like 7 or 8 of these damn engines. Just every damn where. But I never had one, ever, that had the letter J. I think this is the only spot where the G is, but it's got the letter J everywhere on this motor, on the pistons, on the piston rods. Everywhere is stamped with the J. I don't know what that means. I've never seen it before. Kind of weird. I don't know. I know that doesn't mean what plant, because I think this thing was I can't shit, let's see here. I looked it up, but I can't remember what. I think it was goddamn, I can't remember what the hell city this thing came from, but I know damn well it's on the J. So yeah, kind of weird. Kind of weird, but yeah, I got this image of what I want this car to look like now in my head, and I want it to most definitely look like that. So it's gonna be a little bit stuff like that. Gotta wriggle up some money, but I'll tell you what, that Duplicolor did not paint any of this worth a damn at all. But we're gonna go ahead and go with it. You know, it's I wished I had the money to do a better job on this car, but I just don't. Especially when I'm fixing to buy for it here, hopefully in the next week. Yeah, I think this thing will have the money for it. But to get the image in my head that I have for this car, I'm going to have to buy this, and it's going to be pretty badass. I mean, it's not going to be extravagant. You know, I'm not going to give you all the hopes up. No, it's not going to be a blower or a supercharger or nothing like that. But it is going to be cool. It is going to be really cool. It's going to make the car run better. I've been doing some specs on this fuel injection on this car, and there's nothing that I have seen that looked any good. So, you know, some people say, oh, I don't think I'd do that, but I want a nice little hot rod. I want a nice little clean, you know, and to tell you the truth, the 30-inch Camaros are really more like burnout machines. You know, they wasn't really, you know, they wasn't really built for being really fast. I think 220 horsepower for the 350s and what, 205 or something like that. I think it was 205 or something like that for the 305, and then the 305 HO, I think was somewhere right around maybe 235. Yeah, I know it wasn't very much more than the. I know it wasn't very much more than the 350. but you can't do a lot of things with the 350 fuel injection, and that's where I am pretty much just doing my own thing. Well, that's actually oil pan gasket actually fits really good. I'm gonna set it on the engine first. So I'm gonna get taken a. I don't like using silicone, guys. I don't like using silicone. For the simple fact of it is just I've had so much problem with silicone, it's unreal. And plus, I'm planning on, maybe someday in my life and everything, maybe I'll get some money in my life and stuff, and things to go my way and everything, and I want to go back in this motor, and I don't want to do what I just did to this son of a bitch in the last couple of days, just scrape silicone off this motherfucker for days. And the thing of it is, I know this motor wasn't out, and just the amount of silicone that Chevy put on this motor was nuts. I mean, yeah, you could tell the 80s was most definitely the drug decade, the way this car is built. I'm not changing out the oil pump. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no grime in it. It looks like brand new. The engine has no sludge in it at all. It's in perfect condition, so I'm not going to worry about that and everything. I got all the paint and stuff like that off of it, got everything clean. It's not a fancy paint job by no means, but it's just, something to make it look okay for right now. And, maybe sometime in the future and stuff like that, or in the, distant future, we'll do something else with this. I would actually, would like to find like a small block 400. I really like those blocks for some reason, and build that like 30 over, make it a little nasty, and then take this original block out and put that in there, because I would like to just keep this Chevy 350 block stock. I mean, there's not very many of them that's left stock at all, not even the 2-bolt mains. So we're going to use some Gorilla Glue epoxy, non-sponsor. It should be a sponsor. I've been using a shit ton of a lot of Gorilla Glue. For one, they did do what they said, unlike Duplicolor. They did with their, the word and stuff like that, and they made up for, the 3 times I bought their super glue and the damn tubes were empty. Oh, that's why I can't see my damn garbage can, because it's got parts on it. But I like their epoxy here, and it sets up in 5 minutes, which is fine. We're not putting this motor in anytime soon. It's water resistant, takes up to 3,300 pounds, and it comes with this little mixing tray right here on top. Of course, the mixing trays, I threw that damn cap away. So, I'm a little confused here. Gorilla Glue? Oh, I see it. Gotcha, Gorilla Glue. Y'all might want to take and do something different with this. I say it's easy to pop out, okay? It's easy to pop out. And then this is the little cap that goes on here once I'm done. That's what I was looking for. A lot of this epoxy and stuff, like JB Weld and everything, they got these big ass caps that go on where you can see them. But Yeah, says it right there on the package, so yeah. I guess the only thing I did is turn around and read the fucking directions. I'm a guy. Alright, so now don't need much of this at all for this. But now you might be saying, well, when it the engine warms up and stuff like that, it's going to the super glue or the epoxy is going to burn off. That's fine. The only thing really I want this epoxy to do is I just want to help hold the gasket down while I get all the bolt tightened and shit like that. That's it. If the epoxy does burn off when the engine, running and stuff like that, I don't give it in. Fine. Shit. I fucked up. I need to put the timing chain cover on it, guys. Cause Chevrolet thinks it's a smart idea to put the front of the fucking oil pan fucking housing. So yeah, I got to thank you, Chevrolet. It's like, man, it's a pain in the ass. Alright, give me a few minutes, guys, and actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the gasket really quick, and then I can still use that glue smeared on there and get that gasket on there real quick. So let's do that real quick. Let's see, where is the damn gasket? Oh, it was that stupid looking shit. Where did I put the stupid looking shit, guys? Damn it, let me find the oh, here's the stupid looking shit. Right here. Found the stupid looking shit. Alright. Go. Yeah. God damn. I need to also put in the front main seal. Yeah, look at this. It's just all now in one little deal. I mean, I guess it's cool and all, but I mean, I guess it also saves the company quite a lot of money for the scrap materials. But I would have thought that they take them scrap materials and somehow recycled it. But I guess not, guys. I guess this is the new shit now. So cool, there we go. Make sure it fits before we, there we go, just like that. Damn it, I got a little bit of, the damn lid fell off of this fucking, yeah. I'm enthused with y'all, and it don't fit on there at all. So, not enthused with your tube here, really, Lou. I think y'all could think something better about that. I say the biggest thing about glue and stuff like that, Gorilla Glue and all that, is people don't want that shit on their hands. So, glue companies need to also think of that too. Just about every damn glue you get it on. It don't matter if you buy that 99-cent glue at Dollar Store or Gorilla Glue at Tractor Supply. It does not matter. And it says I have 5 minutes, so I imagine I'm getting pretty close to the drying time on that. But I completely forgot that Chevrolet just gonna put just a little bit here, 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 here. And like I said, guys, I don't care if this stuff burns off with the motor running. This is just to help hold it. That's it. That's all I want it to do. Nothing else. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit and let that dry, and I'll be right back. Whew. Guys, found everything. Figured it's best to use a quarter-inch rod to tie these down. Seems like the socket gets in between the pan and the boat a little better. And you don't need to have these shit tight. Yeah, Gorilla Glue. Oh, yeah, I think somebody's name it is. That is looking ridiculous. It doesn't even fit on there. Well, these are gluing. I haven't put on the front main bearing yet, or the front main seal yet, because I'd rather do that on the engine. It seems like it's a little easier for me. Some people might not be, but to me it is. Tighten this thing down real quick. 7/16 bolt. This one here has 6, 7, 8, 9. 7/16 bolts, and then one 3/8, one 3/8. Not really, still not really sure why there's a J all over this engine. I mean, it's crazy. I didn't think this thing would be a show car. I just painted it where it opened the hood like that. Somebody rednecked the hell out of this car. Real quick. All these here, these are the 7/16 all the way around here, and then one 3/8. All right, so I'm gonna get that seal right here replaced, and you know what? My seal taker outer is not even here. It's at the other place, so I don't think I just remembered that, damn it. If I remembered that, then I would have just knocked that seal out when it was off. We'll try it. Let's see. It's my phone. My big screwdriver is just like a 10mm, guy. He just sneezes and it's gone. So give me a minute, let me find it. Alright, guys. Alright. Whew. Alright. So what I did is I just took this handy screwdriver, put it right there. smacked it with this a couple times, and then I stuck my screwdriver in there like this and popped right out. Oh, yeah, that thing was shot. Got a little bit of overspray on the crankshaft right here. It just rubs right off. Kind of weird. Like whoever put in a front main seal kind of fucked up. So I didn't notice that when I had it off. And I wasn't hammering down here, I hammered up here. Yeah, that's okay. That ain't gonna leak. Alright, so what I like to do is just take your screwdriver and run it around like this. Like that. Got a little spot right there. That feels pretty good. Now we'll take. See, I don't like that. That cap just ain't worth the shit. Like I say, it don't even fucking fit on there. And I drew this all the way back. Gotta work on your shit. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. I got some you spray some WD-40 on it. You can use grease. I don't have any grease on me right now. WD-40 works really good. PB Blaster is okay. But you can put it like that. Take your hammer and get a tap right through. Then take an extension. Take this part up against the seal and just tap. Tap, tap, tap. And you'll hear the different sound that it makes when you bottom out. Hear that sound there? That's bottom out. Yeah, bottom out. Bottomed out. Nope. Hear that going? Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, it's on there. Cool. We're going to take, go ahead and put a little bit more this right here on here. Like I said, you can use any type of grease. I just don't have any right now, so it's here. If they put some kind of something on there so it tells you when it's bottomed out. That's kind of cool shit, right? Now we have to take Big Boy Slim. Now you can use a dead blow, which I have a dead blow, but guess what? You guessed it, it ain't here. So should I go get the dead blow? Maybe. But right now, I need to change batteries. So I'll be right back. Alright. Make sure you guys are recording. Yep, y'all guys are good. I took the beeper thing off of my GoPro simply for the fact that I didn't know if I was going to get railroaded in court. I was going to have the GoPro playing and stuff like that to record all the shenanigans, but honestly, the court that the judge and stuff like that, I'm not going to reveal his name, but the judge was actually really cool. He really was. He realizes what I'm talking about, so that's awesome. Take. And that's it. Alright. Install. Looking good, guys. Alright. I'm gonna wait to put that on. So now let's get to the oil pan. Alright. So we're gonna get to back to the Gorilla Glue. That's just, oh, Gorilla Glue. I like y'all's products sometimes. Gorilla Glue. Oh. There we go. Now, I've never put Gorilla Glue, the name Gorilla Glue epoxy on an engine, but I have put epoxy on here. And like I say, guys, it does work great because a lot of the epoxies will melt, will dissolve with heat. And, you know, that's what I want. The only thing I want this shit to do is just hold this fucker together until I get the damn pan on. That's it. That's all I want. And y'all see me putting this epoxy down here on the corners because I've actually been reading up and stuff like that, and what happens with when you use hard rubber gaskets like I'm using, what happens is when that silicone dries, the silicone does not absorb into this hard rubber. So when that silicone expands, what do you guys think is happening? It's going to push this rubber up, and it's going to make this rubber start leaking. And then you're going to say, oh, what a junk rubber fucking gasket, when it was not the rubber gasket, it was the silicone that you put on there. And I've always was taught, especially things that had water jackets, if it doesn't come with silicone from the factory, don't put none on it. I say, I'm just doing this just until I get everything to be on the up and up with me. This is one hell of a gasket. Okay. You guys can see what I'm doing? Oh yeah, y'all can see what I'm doing. We're gonna push this in here like that. Everything lines up. Yeah, because this is softish hard rubber. So yeah, if you put silicone in the cracks over here, and like I said, this hard rubber does not absorb the silicone. When you use epoxy is thin enough where it can smash itself down to a fine, thin layer. You think silicone will, but it's a silicone. So, no, it's not. Oh, that thing shut off. All right. Now, the reason why I like to use these gaskets than the damn cork ones is because these ones do seal a shit ton better and never had a problem with them. All right, so we should have all the bolts in this box. Now, I'm not going to put this bracket on. What this bracket is to hold the transmission lines. I am going to save it, stuff like that. I heard that these are harder to find. The reason why I'm not is because we live up here in Michigan. And like I say, guys, it could be sunshiny, bright one day and fucking snow the next. The people that are from Michigan, they understand what I'm talking about. What happens is the snow and slush builds up all the way around this thing. And your lines and stuff, if they're not coated, that slush, salt, all that crap will eat through your cranny lines, and that's how you blow a transmission line. Transmission lines and brake lines up here, I've all the time have seen them break right around where the bracket holds them down. So, ooh, guys, this thing's getting a look like we're ready to go to Halloween with that Chevy orange paint and this flat black. Woo! Now, I gotta see here pretty soon in the next couple of weeks what's happening in my life, but I'm really hoping that this little something goes through, guys, and because I really have a look for this damn car that I really want to go for. Another thing is I need to take one of them bolts with me so I can get new bolts to put the that oil filter thing on there, because I'm not putting that dumbass oil filter cooler on here, or oil cooler. Yeah, let's make hot antifreeze. Cool your car, or cool your oil. That's just smart. Alright, guys, I'm going to get this damn thing tightened down. I don't see that y'all need to see me do this. 1/2 inch and 3/8 on this. And tighten them down snugly. All right, guys, I'll be back. Alright, guys, we're back to recording. Yeah, GoPro locked up on me. I think we're good now. Alright. I went ahead and found some bolts for this here. And what I did is, instead of just going to find some, I just whacked off the little nipples here. I know but I'm never going to put that oil cooler on, and I suggest if you have one of them oil coolers on your car, do what I did. Take it off. I actually think that one there started leaking, because man, that damn thing was heavy. There it is. Cool. Bottom in, except for the rear main seal, which I'm gonna do once it's back on the cherry picker. I don't think I have enough room here. This thing here kind of don't work right. So I'm gonna bend this thing back over. There we go. There we go. All right. What y'all thinking, guys? Woo! Look at that. All right, we need to top dead center this puppy. Wow. Why that fucking thing so damn hard to turn? Alright, so something must be on. Oh yeah, that's touching right there. Okay, so that's the problem. So no heart attacks, just a little bit of a stroke. That needs to go. Yeah, I just need to drill these things out just a little bit more so they'll fit in here. Damn, guys, whatever y'all do whatever y'all can to not be poor. I'm not even playing. It's the worst thing in the fucking world. It really is. Everybody's like, oh no, cancer or something like that. You know, I have to admit, yes, cancer is terrible. It's one of the worst things in the fucking world. It really is. But one thing about that is when you do pass on, rich or poor, you never have to worry about anything anymore. All right. There we go. That was the problem. All right. So top dead center should be, I'm guessing, where this big mark is. Look how much play that the thing has before that piston moves. That's crazy. So I'm guessing right there is top dead center. Okay. So what to do now? I want to put the heads on, but what I want to do with the motor, I don't know if those heads are going to work. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to get some different heads. Oh, and person hadn't called me today to tell me what's up. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow, and then I'll just go see his ass. So I guess that's good enough for tonight, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We got the oil pan gasket on. We got the front main seal put on. Got the oil filter figured out. Got the oil pan on. So tomorrow I'm gonna go see what's up with the heads on this, and also I need to get some of them copper plugs, because like this here is going to get capped. This here I'm going to take off, and I'm going to put my oil pressure sensor off of this, because what I'm trying to do is I'm going to, this car here was the technology in it was new and stuff like that for the time that this car was on the road, but it doesn't really mean it was worth a shit. So I really rather get rid of most of all this shit and ridiculous, and just put it back to carburetor, something simple. If something breaks, it's only one or two things. So that's what I would like to do to it. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Chevrolet didn't put 4 bolts in their damn motor mount. Only 3, huh? Huh? The other side like that? Yeah? Huh? So, boy, I like that damn undercoating. That undercoating worked good. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to put the heater box back in it. I am waiting. I ordered the marker light for this side, so I can put the marker light on, put the fender on, put the ground effect back on. Still need to change that one, and then I think I've run the shop back here. Still no mice in it. That's good. And then I'm just procrastinating on these doors. I don't know why, but I am. Looks like this one's already been changed out. That shouldn't be too hard. 30 Jane Junkies showed them actually taking everything off the track, and that's what I was doing over there. And they got, him sliding it out this way. Some of the YouTube videos I watched, and it looks like this one was done, is they just drill like a couple of holes in here, put a drill bit through, the thing falls out. So I'll probably do that just because it's me, and I'm not, there's just no way I could hold the glass and try to take that out at the same time. But I really don't want to I don't want to mess with the damn doors today. I really want to just get like one thing at a time done. I am getting further and further behind, going, okay, I'm going to tear this apart and fix this, and I'm going to tear this apart. I'm getting way too far behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to the front of this car. I'm going to get the front of this car done, and then once the front of this car is completely done, then I'm going to go to the inside, get that completely done, and then once I'm done with that, go to the back, and then once I'm done with that, go up underneath, get all that stuff done, and then should be ready for the road. I know if I just keep going and doing a little bit here, a little bit there, it's not getting done, guys. It's not. I've already been this far with this car, and it seems like it's just getting further torn apart than it is put together. So I want to stick with my game plan. I want to do something different with the motor and everything. I want to bring this car back to the 80s, and that's what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do with the motor. That's why I got to hold off on the heads, because I don't exactly know what kind of intake to get for it. If y'all guys can tell me what intake I need, please let me know. I called Edelbrock, and Edelbrock told me that they don't make a intake for the 1987 Chevy 350. This is what Edelbrock told me, guys. I ain't bullshitting. This is what Edelbrock told me. Because if he didn't, then I wouldn't be doing this. It'd be like, all right, well, let's go with this one. But that's what he says. So I got a guy at the auto parts store looking in on it for me. But they said there's something to do with the heads. I don't know what. As far as I'm concerned, it looks just like a damn Vortec 350 heads. It was, you know, center bolt valve covers. So that's what I'm waiting for and stuff like that, to find out what, if I can get an intake for it and stuff, because I'm only gonna have the money to do this one time, and I can't make a mistake. I can't buy a intake on hopes and dreams, hoping that it fits. I know an old school Chevy 350 intake will not work. I think that it actually ends in 87. I think it goes from like 1955 to 1987, and then the center bolt valve covers came out, and actually I think the center bolt valve covers came out before 87, but I can't remember. But I'm hoping that the only thing I got to do is just find a Vortec 4-barrel intake and go that way. Like I say, there's a look in my head that I'm really looking for. Not a lot of people these days have done what I got in my head. Now, back in the 80s and 90s, yeah, there was people everywhere doing what I'm going to be doing with this car, but not really too many people today. You know, people, you know, want big flashy rims on these cars and stuff like that and everything, and I don't want that. I want to, you know, I want to actually build it exactly what that means right there. It is going to have nice interior. It is going to have a nice paint job. But as far as the looks of it, stuff like that, it's going to literally look like this car is came straight out of the trailer park in 1987. And that's how I'm going to build it. Like I say, I got the look in my head and stuff like that, the way I want this car to look. But the only way that it's going to happen is if I figure out if I can get a 4-barrel intake for them heads. So yeah, like I said, if y'all guys think that I can just buy a Vortec intake, 4-barrel intake and put on it, let me know in the comments. But as of right now, I can say right now I can get to the doors. I mean, we can start on the doors right now, but it's just, I don't know, guys. It's just gonna, I just want to just do one thing at a time. So I think the main thing is that right there. Get the motor done, get the motor put back together, get the transmission back on it, get it back in this car, get all this shit here bolted up, and get the fender bolted on here. Like I say, that marker light is coming. I want to put it on here before I actually put the fender on. I think it'll be a little easier. Then I'm going to get the fender on here, get the skirt on here. By the time that is all done, I should know exactly about what I'm going to do with the engine. Throw that back in here. These motors came out with 220 horsepower from factory. I looked it up, and everybody that I talked to one guy that supposedly swears up and down on these damn twin port injection systems, especially on the Corvettes. And he said it's really hard to get power out of these because You can't just plug a computer in from a race shop and just, there you go. On these cars, you actually have to take the computer out, go have it sent off, they have to reprogram it and send it back. Well, I want to do this car and stage it because I don't have the money to go full hog on this car right now. So let's say if I want to bring it up to 240 horsepower, you know, that's 20 more horsepower. Now, I would say, just ripping all the shit off of this car that I have and everything, I would say that I'm probably pushing about, I would say probably 225 to 210 or 230 horsepower now. So 225 to 230 horsepower, just by taking all this bullshit off. Like literally, I ain't bullshitting you. That damn oil cooler probably weighs a good 10 pounds. There you go. So, that's, you know, one good thing. So I probably got at least another 5 or 10 horsepower out the motor right now. But like I said, if I wanted to bring this motor, if I want to put the fuel injection on here and stuff like that, then I would have to do this damn engine in stages. So I would have to send the computer off and stuff like that, get it programmed and everything, where to do probably about, I don't know, probably 235 horsepower or something like that, 240. But then when I started getting above that, then I'm going to have to change injectors. I'm going to have to, I think there's a ninth injector on these damn things I was told about. I have to change that. Then all of a sudden, you know, once I started getting people to start playing around with the computer to start, you know, getting the air-fuel ratio mixture, you know, perfect with the car and stuff. And that's another thing, guys, is with these cars here, I can't take this car to a tuning shop and they put it on a fucking, they put it on a dyno with a computer and there it all goes. You know, it's not like that with these cars. They actually have to take the computer out, reprogram it, put it back in the car, start it up, put it on the dyno, run it, find out what's going on with it. If it's getting too much air, too much gas. Then once they find out what's wrong with it, then they got to pull the damn computer back out, plug it back in, adjust everything, and that just costs way too much money. You know, them guys don't work for free, and they're not going to take the computer in and out this damn car for free. And, you know, the most, like I said, the most I was told that I can get out of this damn fuel injection was like 262, and that was putting a shit ton. I mean, that's putting a bigger throttle body, which the bigger throttle body alone, if you could find that fucker, is anywhere between $300 to $1,000 for the damn bigger throttle body. Also, the bigger injectors, I haven't found any yet. I did find one company that I think could get me bigger injectors for this. Again, that company told me and stuff that is 9 injectors, not 8. So I guess in the fuel rail, I guess there's a 9th injector that helps the car start on cold weather. And I think they wanted $1,100 for them injectors. And I still have not, I think I found one place I emailed to ask them how much it charged to do the computer. And I would have to give them the injector specs and everything. But that's still not guaranteeing that everything is going to be perfect. So, in order to get this car to run the way I want it to run, because I don't want just a burnout machine. To get this car to run the way I run, if I want to keep the fuel injection system that's on this car, it's probably going to cost me, I'd say, around $1,500 to $2,000 to get this car up to probably 260 horsepower, maybe. I'm thinking more like 240, 245, 250 at the most with this fuel injection system. And, you know, that's still dropping a couple of $1,000s into it. Guys, if I'm going to spend a couple $1,000s on some shit, I want it to be more than, you know, 200 fucking 30, 40, 50 horsepower. So that's why I want to go ahead and go with carburetors. The motor is like brand new on the inside. I think if I just go with a carburetor, just a, good carburetor setup and stuff like that, I've actually found this badass air cleaner that I want to get for it and stuff like that. I think I can, with everything, I think I could probably get around 245 horsepower, maybe 250, just by doing the carburetor conversion on it. And then with the carburetor conversion, I can do other shit. I could put bigger, I could take and put a bigger cam in the motor. Then the only thing I got to do is replace, the jets in the carburetor, put bigger jets so the engine, instead of having to change every single fucking injector, the only thing I got to do is buy a couple, $30 jets and change them out, and we're ready to rock and roll. Another thing of it is I like maybe one day and stuff like that to put nitrous on this car. I like nitrous, not a lot of nitrous, guys. I'm talking about, small shot, like probably maybe a 30-70 or 40-60 shot, just something just to, get it to that 140 mile an hour on the speedometer mark, you know what I'm saying? And with a carburetor setup and stuff like that, the only thing I got to buy is a nitrous plate and put a nitrous plate on it and stuff like that with a cheap nitrous kit, and I'm ready to go. With a fuel injected car, if I put it in nitrous, then again, I got to get the computer reprogrammed. And then the thing with that is, and stuff like that, is the computer and stuff pretty much going to have to be programmed almost all the damn time. It's just, that's just how it has to be and stuff. And I just don't think that fuel injection system from 1987 is going to do what I want. So that's what I'm going to do with this. And like I say, guys, I just got a vision of what I want this car to look like in my head. And I know if I keep bouncing around on here, it's not going to get done. So that's why I'm just going to do one thing at a time. And hopefully in the next month, it's going to happen. Don't worry, guys and stuff like that. I am not cutting into that hood. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. I'm probably going to keep it since it's original to this car, because I am going to keep all the parts I have took off this car. I'm going to keep the manifolds. I'm going to keep the injection system, all that shit. I do know that these levers right here with the hardware and everything are about $350 that people just buy the levers for, and then the damn hood's another 100, 150. It does have a little boo-boo right there, but as of looking at it, it's really not going to be that hard to take off. If I sell this hood, like I say, except for that little dent right there, it's going to be easy to take out, but the louvers are in perfect condition. There is no rust at all on this hood. I will not ship this damn thing. I absolutely will not ship it. If you want this damn thing, I might sell it if somebody shows me like $300, $350 in my face, and that's just because I know how hard these original these louvers are. So I doubt if I'll sell it, but hey, if somebody wants to drive up here and pick it up and hand me $300, $350 for it, I'll do that. The guy that I sold that dash to tried to fraud me and stuff like that and everything. I put in my ad and stuff that I wasn't responsible for any damages or shipping to that dash. And as far as what I was told, is he put a claim on my PayPal stating that the item that he got was described. It was damaging shipping. Well, the thing of it is, he sent them the ad that steadily states that if it's damaging shipping, call fucking UPS. It ain't on me. And yeah, so PayPal just pretty much laughed about it, got it all straightened out for me. Good job, PayPal. Gorilla Glue. Y'all need to fix y'all's cap. It ain't worth a damn. That's the hood we are going to be using. What I'm thinking about doing, guys, is the cowl induction hood really doesn't make any sense to me. And the reason why the cowl induction hood doesn't make any sense to me is you want air to go into your engine bay, and when you're driving, the air is pretty much going across the damn car. I mean, there's a little bit of air coming in here, but not much. So I'm gonna try, but this is just screwed in here. It's not really attached to here at all. So I'm gonna take this off and I want to turn this around and then bolt it on. And I'm gonna see how it looks. And what I'm probably gonna have to do is I probably just want to cut this straight like that, kind of make it look like a, you know, like a Hemi style. And then that's how I want it to be. Yeah. So I think, let me know in the comments what do y'all think about this. I think this is going to be awesome, since the hood is pretty much, you know, the hood's in good shape except for the giant hole that they cut out. This is not broke or nothing. It's just not fiberglass in the hood. So tell me what y'all think about flipping this around, cutting this off about right here, and having like a ram induction system for this. Because I guarantee you, the air breather that I got for this thing, gonna get for this thing, guys, is so damn cool. It really is. And it's not really bad at all. The only thing that's gonna really cost me is hopefully just the carburetor. I could probably find a used one around and stuff like that for around, you know, 150, couple $100. Hopefully I can find a good one. I do have a, or actually Skinny Mikey has a 750 Holly, but I'm more than positive that damn thing is way too gassy to for that little 350. So I'm thinking maybe a 400, you know, 400 or maybe a 500 carburetor. So, alright guys, I'm up out of here. We got our internet fixed today. So hopefully and stuff like that, this damn video does not take 4 hours to download. So that would be cool. We'll be getting it back after it tomorrow. Later guys.